Okay, here we've got 3 moped engine piston wrist pin clips. As you can see, the ones with the ears are very popular. Guys like them because they're easy to get in and out. See the one in the middle, the ear is broken off. Twice in the last 2 years that has happened and taken out my piston. The one on the right is my solution to this problem ever happening again. It's a stainless steel C-clip, otherwise known as a Jesus clip because they're really hard to put in, but it's strong and springy and never going to come out and no ears to break off. So I won't have this problem again. As you can see here, my piston has been taken out. Luckily, I've just put a couple dings in the intake transfers in the cylinder and didn't take the cylinder out, but within a week after I posted this picture up on the local forums and such, 3 or 4 other guys posted the same thing. One guy's entire kit was trashed, and if heaven forbid it gets into your crank and chews that up too, or if you got a $3,000 chrome plated Harley piston, you can see how a $1 clip could be an expensive thing to have go wrong. But what you have to do to get these out again is drill a dig out hole. You can see on the bottom where my thumb is. That's accomplished rather easily, really, with a Dremel and a carbide bit. So I will turn that on for a second and show you. Mainly I just clamp it in a workbench like this, but if you got a C-clamp or something like that, clamp it to your workspace. Whatever works for you is fine. The soft metal is really pretty easy to chew through. I've already started this, but just to show you what you got to do, you just go in there, for a minute or two and take it down to where the clip installs. Maybe use a little file afterwards to take any burrs on the way through and where the clip sits. And then I'll show you the nifty little install tool that I've got, the Bucks C clipper it's called, and it's very handy to put these in. You don't have to worry about them going flying across the room. What this is just adjustable depth, has a exact size, in this case 12mm sleeve fitting. They do come in 13mm sizes and clips. You can get clips at like Bill Bune or other suppliers. But that's the clip, and then you just take it, put it on the mounting tool, which I've got one installed already, line it up with the notch with the opening. Simply install this after you've adjusted the right depth onto your piston. Put this in vertical, put your opening at the top, and it's kind of cone shaped, so it squeezes the little fingers on the end of this device and the clip itself, and when it gets to the right depth and drops in position, it just goes click and boom, it is now installed. That lickety split. Then you have your dig out hole where you can spin it around and then get your needle nose in there and grab it to remove it if you ever have to do that. There's other issues with these pistons. My latest one, the clip was fine, but the interior part of the piston with the actual rod or whatever you want to call it, the piston pin somehow beat the opening larger and made it loose. So I'm going through it again, but this will solve you problems of clips coming out, breaking, and or taking out your piston in the process. Next step I'll do when the bit arrives, I'll show you how I go about gas porting a piston like this. I don't know if you can see it, but this one had been done previously. Anyway, there you have it. Thanks.